Hi guys, my name is Christine and I'm a dating, relationship and personal development coach. And today I'm talking about 5 ways to get her to think about you non-stop. So if you're dating a woman and you are hoping to maybe re-attract her, or maybe you just want her to be more attracted to you, or you want her to go from just someone that you're dating to someone that you can be in a relationship with and you can be exclusive with, then I've got 5 ways basically that you can do this, okay? So the first way you can get a woman to think about you non-stop is if you play it cool, okay? You don't become too overly enthusiastic, especially if you're someone who falls in love really fast. Okay, so like me, I'm someone who falls in love really fast. When I first met my wife, I wanted to be in a relationship with her pretty instantly. I wanted to be telling her that I loved her pretty much instantly. I was really into her. I was really super into her, really attracted to her, and I wanted to go in all guns blazing. But because I knew that I needed to play it cool, and I'd got to a point in my life where I realized that sometimes people fall in love at different rates. Just because I'm feeling strong attraction and love and admiration and adoring her basically, doesn't mean that she's at that point yet towards me. Okay? You can't project how you feel onto other people and assuming that they feel exactly the same, because it's very unlikely that they do. So I knew that I had to take things slow. I had to go at her pace because she is someone who doesn't fall in love as fast as I do. So it's polite of me and unselfish of me to just go at her pace. Okay? And that's exactly what I did. And I played it cool. And playing it cool means first of all, it doesn't mean being mean, and it doesn't mean being cold or just horrible to her. Tough love or anything like that. That's not what I mean. Playing it cool just means that you're not showing your cards. So if you're really into someone, just don't tell them just yet, especially if you truly believe that they're not there yet, okay? So the best thing to do when you start dating someone is just to arrange to meet up with them once a week. In between dates, keep contact to a minimum and wait for the other person to start reaching out to you more. And when they start reaching out to you more, then you can start hanging out more, spending more time together. So when I met my wife, we matched on Tinder, and in the same evening I set up a date with her, okay? And in between, there was about 5 days in between that date. I didn't talk to her in between those 5 days. I basically said to her, great, we arranged a date, which was a time, a date, and a place, right? And I said, great, I'll just see you then, right? And then 5 days passed, we went on that date, it went well. And then I waited another 5 days after that date before asking her out again. And again, in between that date and when I asked her out the second time, I didn't speak to her. I said nothing to her, okay? And then after that date, that's when we started to see each other more and more because she started to reach out to me more, right? And then we started to see each other, spending the whole weekend together. And then eventually it got to a point where we saw each other during the week and we also saw each other on the weekends as well. And then after a few more months, we started living together, okay? It was a slow process, okay? And that's what I mean by playing it cool, okay? You're not being too overly enthusiastic about it, okay? Unless, of course, you meet someone who does fall in love as fast as what you do, and maybe you two start spending time together almost instantly, okay? But generally, at the beginning, you have to play it cool, and that will get her to think about you non-stop, okay? She'll be wondering about you. She'll be wondering, oh, I wonder why he hasn't called or she hasn't called. I'm wondering, why haven't they messaged me yet? I wonder if they still like me, right? I remember once after the first date, as we were arranging the second date, my wife, she messaged me the day before the date to confirm that everything was still going ahead. She was like, are we still meeting up? Because basically what had happened is her attraction had started to rise for me, and she was unsure of whether or not I was going to show up because she really wanted me to show up. So the day before she asked, hey, is everything still on for tomorrow? And that showed me that she was interested, that she really liked me, and she was hoping that we were going to meet up, right? So play it cool, okay? And then basically what you want to do is you want to wait for the other person to start showing their interest in you first, like them saying things like, oh, I really like you. So when they start saying things like that, then you can reciprocate. Then you don't have to play it cool as much, okay? But at the very beginning, you do need to play it cool, Okay, so another thing that can get her to really think about you non-stop is if you're someone who's got great ambition, if you've got plans for life, right? Because if you've been in the same job for like, let's say like 6 years, and you've got no interest in being promoted, or you've got no interest in getting any other kind of job or anything like that, then that may put some women off. Unless you've got ambition or you've got drive for other areas of your life. That, let's say, for example, that you've got ambition or drive, not for your job, because you're quite happy with your job, but you've got, other things that you do in your life that you're extremely passionate about. Then that's okay, because you've got other areas of your life that you're on fire for. But if you're kind of like someone who just complains about their life all the time, like, oh, I hate my job, I hate my circumstances, and you're not doing anything to try and change that, then that's going to put a woman off of you. Whereas if, let's say, you are not quite enjoying your life right now, but you're trying to fix it and you're trying to do things to make your life better, then you're going to come off much more better in that way. And that's going to make her really interested about you. She's going to be like, oh, wow, this guy or this girl, whatever, has got ambition. They've got things that they really want to achieve in this life. They've got a plan for their life. They seem to really enjoy what they do. They seem to enjoy the things that they're really passionate about. And, I want to be a part of that because it seems fun. It seems exciting, right? So that's another thing that will get her to think about you nonstop. So another thing that will make her think about you nonstop is if you are unaffected by her. Okay, so this kind of touches on, the first point that I made about playing it cool. So if you are unaffected by her, what this means is that you're not showering her with affection straight away. I remember my wife telling me a story about this girl who she dated before she met me, who sent her 2 bunches of flowers after the first date, right? That stuff like that is just too much too soon. But the cool thing is, because a lot of women get treated that way, and it kind of puts them off and makes them feel uneasy when someone is showering them with too much affection way too soon. When someone doesn't do that, right? When someone seems unaffected by her, she responds better to those people that she dates. Because that person isn't attached. That person isn't treating her like a princess. She's actually being treated like a human being, right? And that's what all women want, right? They don't want to be showered with affection like that at the beginning. If they do, it means they're materialistic, right? And you don't want to date someone who's materialistic, okay? Because that's what they're probably looking for. They're just looking for someone who can give them stuff, right? And you don't want a woman like that. You want a teammate. You don't want someone who's just a taker, right? You want someone who's also a giver as well, right? So that's why it's extremely important to appear unaffected by her, which is why you don't give gifts, which is why you don't tell her that you're in love with her straight away, which is why you leave days in between dates before you ask her out again, and you try and keep contact to a minimum, and you just use the phone or texting and things like that as a tool to just arrange meetups rather than getting to know each other. And you're keeping contact to a minimum. And if you do that, she's going to think, oh, that person is unaffected by me. He's not showering, or she's not showering me with affection like what this other person did. All my life it seems like I've always met guys that have just showered me with affection, but this one isn't. This one's actually treating me like a human being. That's amazing, right? And they're going to respond way better to that guy who's unaffected than the one that starts giving them gifts straight away, or telling them that they're in love with them, getting them engagement rings and things like that. Okay, because that kind of stuff, it just puts women off, right? It really, really does. Especially the sensible ones. It may not put off a woman who's materialistic, but like I said, you don't want that kind of woman, okay? So another way that will get her to think about you nonstop is if, you don't worship her. Because I see a lot of people make this mistake, and I used to be like this as well. When I used to be really into certain girls when I was growing up, I would worship them. I thought that they were amazing, and they were brilliant, and they could do no wrong. And and writing them love letters and poems and saying, I'm not worthy of you, I'm not worthy, right? And things like that. And guess what? If you act like you're not worthy of her, then she's going to just accept that. She will just be like, okay, then you're not worthy of me, and I'm just going to put you in friend zone or something like that, because you're acting like you're not worthy of me, right? And that kind of thing, again, it puts women off. She wants to be treated like a human being, so do not worship her. Do not shower her with affection like that. You know, wait until she's your girlfriend at least before you start buying her things and stuff like that. But when you're just with someone you're just dating, you should not be putting in that much effort. Okay, it creeps women out actually a lot. So don't do it. Okay. So the last point I want to make on how to get to think about you non-stop is, if she doesn't reciprocate for whatever reason, just move on immediately. Right? So if you start dating her and she's like, you know what, I'm not really that interested anymore, or she just stops responding to you, she starts ghosting you, things like that, or she starts to become really flaky, or she just says to you that, look, I'm not interested, can we just be friends? Then walk away immediately. Show that self-respect. Show to her that you're not going to just be her friend and be her pal, and you're not going to chase her if she decides to leave. Right, just walk away too and go into no contact. And maybe if she reaches out again in the future, then maybe you can arrange something then with her and arrange another date. But if she's not reciprocating, walk away. Okay, because a lot of people don't do that. Right, a lot of people, you know, stay in friend zone with the girls that they like after being rejected, hoping that one day she's going to change her mind. Or they don't walk away instantly and they try and rectify the situation. But if you walk on immediately, then that's going to show self-respect, and you know what? It may even re-attract her and get her to wonder about you. She's like, well, you know what? Most of the time when I dump guys, they don't usually give up so easily. They usually try a little bit more. They usually message me a couple of days after to see if I've changed my mind. You know, or they say things, oh, you know, maybe we should just take it slow. But if you just accept it and be like, yeah, sure, okay. If you don't want to hang out anymore, that's fine with me. Have a good life. Right, and if you just have that sort of attitude and you say something like that, then she's going to wonder about you. She's going to think, well, he didn't fight. There was no resistance there. What's up with that? And she's going to wonder about it, and she's going to think about it, okay? So thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to get in touch with me personally and you'd like coaching with me, then please go to www.christineloveridge.com, and I shall talk to you again very soon. Goodbye.